best way to understand how awesome our app is to show you exactly how it goes. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive into it and show you all the features. In here, you've logged into the app. This is our homepage. And on the homepage, it's going to show you the schedule Monday to Sunday, where you can access all your workouts. You can access all different things here that I want to go through it. So just to give you a quick overview, this picture here is your program. I'll select it in a second. It'll also show you nutrition. And if you have any calorie requirements based on the questions you'll answer in your onboarding, it will show you your requirements for the day. We also give you a target for water consumption, target for steps. If you connect it to your Apple Watch or Garmin, it will then start to calculate the energy and distance and flights that you've used over the day. Now, in relation to the program, on our AMS, you can actually allocate your own program. You will already have carried out your assessment course to understand which program would be best for you. And when you have obviously been given that, you can go into the Explore section, and at the top, you'll notice our agent movement system here. And these are all different levels to accommodate, no matter whether you're a complete beginner or you are somebody who's more seasoned athlete. And the beauty of that then is you'll know your starting point based on today, based on your assessment, and then you'll understand how to progress from that point. Now, in relation to logging your workouts, accessing your workouts, I want to just go through it quickly. This is your program here, or at least this is one of your programs. As I mentioned, it is on a timeline, so you'll see different programs for different days. When you select the program, you'll notice how long it's going to take, what level of intensity, what area of the body, if you need any equipment. You can also download the program so you can then do it offline. If you download it, then it will be accessible on your homepage. So when you scroll down, you'll notice here you can download workouts. So anything that has been downloaded would be accessible through there. What you can also do is you can select favorites. This can be with your recipes as an example. It can also be with your workouts, just so that you can keep revisiting ones outside of your program as well. You know, if we think of like a stretch session, or if we think of like a conditioning session, something that you just want to do off the side. You can also log other workouts. So let's say you've gone to your local gym and you've participated in a class, or you've gone out for a walk, or you've gone for a cycle. You can also log that. Now, in relation to logging your workouts, what we can do is when we get in here, we can select start. If it's connected to one of your Fitbits or Apple, you will be able to access that, and this will track kind of your energy consumption and how many calories you've burned. So once you select continue, then it'll go straight into your workout. Now, on the guided option, you will be able to see obviously warm-ups. You'll be able to see the particular exercises with tutorials. The exercises tend to start with 3 to 5 seconds of a demonstration, just so that you get a quick reminder. And then obviously, if you want to go into it a little bit deeper, continue watching. We'll go into a tutorial, show you some do's, show you some don'ts, so you get some clarity around the exercise and how to do it. We'll also put notes in there if we feel like you need some additional information just to carry out the exercises. Now, once you've done that particular exercise, you just select this green button, and that'll allow you to obviously, put in the sets, put in the reps, put in the weight that you've carried out if it requires weight. Sometimes this will be timed as an example. And the beauty of this then is we can track it. Now, when you familiarize yourself with the exercises and you want a bit more of an advanced version, you can select the settings button up the top right, select advanced. And what this will do is now switch off the videos, which will allow it to go through the program a lot more efficiently. So if we go into this exercise, now I can add more sets if I want to do more sets. I can also select the reps. There's also alternative options. So you'll see here at the top, it says exercise. I can select that drop-down menu, and I could select a different alternative. And the beauty of this is if you are in a gym or not in a gym, if you're traveling as an example, we want to make sure we have alternatives for you so that you can continue to get the most out of your workouts. When you have obviously finished your workout, you can select complete. You can also make notes of your exercises. So when you're doing your exercise, you'll notice here there's a note section. If you're in the guided version, within the guided version, you can decide if you want to mute the videos, if you want to log the reps and weight, if you want to show the video. And when you select the guided version and you do go into logging your weight, you won't be able to add notes until the end of the session. So at the very end of the session, it'll ask you how it went, and you can give some feedback there. On top of that, then what you can do is you can have a look at your nutrition. So when you select the nutrition section, you'll notice here you can log all your breakfast, lunch, dinner, any kind of snacks that you have. You'll also notice the tab here for recipes. So when you select recipes, you'll see here we've broken them down into categories. We've got 5 ingredient recipes. So if you're on the go and you don't have a lot of time, we have snacks, breakfast, lunch, dinner, smoothies, salads. So we try to just give you loads of different options with the actual allocated calories there for you. So it's really, really seamless if you want to add this to your nutrition. Now, we also have an event section. So as part of the AMS, you will get one 15-minute call a month. This will be a way of checking in with a coach, getting some progress tips. You will receive a form prior to that call just to answer some questions so we can maximize the time on that call. Any upcoming group sessions will also appear here as well. So that way you can see if we have a challenge running, if we have any live coaching throughout the week, you will be able to book in from this area. Within the Explore section, this is where our Ageless Movement System sits. So after carrying out your assessment, you will be guided towards which would be the best level for you. Level 1 is our ground zero, which is complete beginner. Obviously, moving up levels, then we know it's going to progressively get more challenging. We also have on-demand workouts. So think of like a Netflix series. You can pick different ones depending on how the body's feeling. It'll show you how long they're going to take. It'll show you whether you can do them from home, as an example. If you have any areas of the body that are aggravating you, we also have some rehab kind of exercises in here that can be done at the gym or at home, separate ones. We have stretching, TRX. We're always looking to add to this, by the way. We've got full mobility programs as well. These are all follow alongs. You just simply click play, cast it on your TV, and you can do them from home. On top of that, I showed you, you've got your recipes. We also have some meal schedules. These are not calorie specific. So when you add these to your profile, it'll break it down to you in terms of breakfast, lunch, dinner, so that you can get an understanding of how it all looks. And then you can adjust the actual calories to suit you if you are calorie counting, or if you want to try to hit your calorie requirements for the day. There is alternatives for some as well. So that way you could opt for something different if you've been eating the same stuff day in, day out. On top of that, then we also have courses and challenges. So this was our get up and down off the floor challenge. We're always looking to add to this. So you might see more appear. We'll obviously let you know as that happens. Then we also have our resource section. Now, this is where you'll see podcast episodes. You'll see our notice board of upcoming events or anything that's happening on the platform. We also have previous community calls with specific topics that we've launched in there. Our nutrition. So this is our AA meeting, which is where we ask Alex. So you can pop in questions once a week. She'll go through them. She'll answer them in a webinar style, and we'll post them in there. You also have different modalities here. We've got guided meditation as an example. We got some breath work. We got useful training tips so you understand why you're doing what you're doing. On top of that, then we also have our app navigation. So this is the best way for you to get an understanding of how to log your workouts, how to navigate through the home section, pretty much how to set up your profile and everything else that the app offers you. On top of that, then we have some messages. So you have our different channels. You've got direct messaging. So within here, it could be if you're having a tech problem or if there's something that you need some clarity on. But majority of times, I would influence you to go to the Q&A for the community. The beauty of that then is if you're having difficulty with something, maybe somebody else is, and it would be the best way for us to get it across to the platform, help everybody. We also have our weekly wins and our active clients. Weekly wins is where we celebrate our goals or we celebrate our achievements every single week, no matter how big or how small they are. Then what you also have is your progress. So within this is where we can be monitoring your before and afters. None of this is essential, but it is a great way for you to hold yourself accountable. You'll also check in every week. So when you click check in, it'll look for you to put in pictures, front, side, and back. You can also skip this if you don't want to upload some photos. Then you can put in answer all, answer none. The more answers you give us, the more that we can help you. In relation to us giving you feedback, it is imperative that you do your check-in if you want us to give some feedback. So the more information you give us, the more we can help you. I hope this kind of gives you a little bit more explanation around the awesome features of the app. It can pretty much do everything. We are always adding more to the platform, but we want to show you the beauty of the Ageless Movement System. And the beauty is it'll meet you where you're currently at right now in terms of whether you're a complete beginner, whether you're looking to improve and build upon your current foundation, or whether you're looking to really take things up a notch. Now, we are going to be completing more levels upon levels upon levels. So the best way to think about this is just a nice continuum where you can understand where you're currently at and you can really envisage where you want to bring the body. I hope this makes things nice and clearer. If you want to jump in and try one of the 7-day trials, click the link below, and I'd love to have you. Cheers.